Jainism. Political development, socio-religious development, rise of new religion, rise of Mahajanpada, origin, story of Tritankara, Vardhaman, teaching spread, impact, Kamboj, Gandhar, Kuru, Panchal, Kosala, Mala, Vijji, Ang, Magad, Kasi, Cheti, Vatsya, Avanti, Matsya, Asaka. Jainism, origin of Jainism, shrouded in mystery. Rig Veda referred to Rishabh and Aristhanemi, two of the Jaina Tirthankars. Vishnu Puran and Bhagavad Puran mention of Rishabh. Vishnu Puran and Bhagavad Puran. Who were Tirthankars? Tirthankars Ford Finder is a title of Jain Patriarcha of highest order. They show the man of passage through dark water of life. They are also known as Jina Conqueror, though they are said to be 24 Tirthankars of present cycle. Most of them are known only by their name and symbol. Jainism, Jain cosmic cycle. Why the need of Tirthankar evolved? The process of transmigration continue eternally. An universe passes through infinite number of phases of progress and decline. Each cosmic cycle is divided into half, ascending and descending. The Jainism believe the phase of descent, which is divided into 6 periods. First, very happy. Second, happy. Third, happy rich. Richer happy, wished. 24 Tirthankars with symbol. Rishabh, bull. Ajita, elephant. Sambhava, horse. Abhinandan, apes, bandar. Sumti, heron. Padma Prabha, red lotus. Suparsava, swastik. Chandra Prabha, moon. Suvidhi, dolphin. Sitala, Shreyamsa, rhinoceros. Vasupyut, Vimla, hog. Ananta, Dharma, Santi, Kutu, Ara, Mali, Suvrata, Nami, Aritra Nami, Parsava, महावीर महावीर को लायन से वो किया है. Jainism, who were Tirthankars, believe in 24 Tirthankars or Kshatriyas coming one after other. First 22 Tirthankars, not much detail. First Rishabh, second Ajita, third Sambhava, 24th Paraswanath. Lived 20-50 years before Vardhaman Mahavir. He was son of King Aswasena of Banaras. Left a well-formed organization behind him, Sangh and Order. The president of Vardhaman Mahavir and member of his family were follower of Parswanath order. Next and the last Tirthankar was Vardhaman Mahavir himself. Mahavir life and preaching. Initially name Vardhaman. Initial name Vardhaman. Initial name Vardhaman. Born as a second son in 540 BCE at Kundragram near Vaisali. first father, Siddharth, was head of Kshatriya clan called Janatrikas. Mother Trisala was a sister of Chetaka, the most famous Lichavi prince of ruler Vaisali. Contemporary Bimbisar of Magad had married Chilana, daughter of Chiteka. Mahavir was related to Haryanka dynasty of Magad. He was married to Yasoda, by whom he had a daughter Anuja. Later became Mahavir great hero or China conqueror. But how? Mahavir life and preaching. Transformation of Vardhaman Mahavir. At the age of 30, Vardhaman parents passed away. Took permission from elder brother Nadi Vardhan. Became ascetic at the age of 30. From 30 to 32 year, become member of order founded by Parasnatha, but left it after 2 years. 32 to 42 year, roamed for next 10 years. During this phase, spent first 6 years of his wandering with Gosala Maskri Maskari Putra, founder of Ajivika sect. Later on, at the age of 42, sat under sal tree Jari Jarimb Karagama. Intense penance attend Kavilya, perfect knowledge. Mahavir life and preaching. Transformation of Vartaman Mahavir. From 42 to 72 years, preached for 30 years. First disciple Jamali, son-in-law. First disciple Jamali, son-in-law. First sermon Rajgir, Varakar river bank. Started preaching in Ardh Magdi. Institutionalized Jain Sangh. First female worshipper Padmavati, daughter of Champa king Digvadi. Become the head of sect called Nirganthas, free from fester. Later came to be known as Jinas. Conquered happiness and misery, also called Arath. Died at the age of 42, 468 at Pavapuri near Rajgir. Teaching of Mahavir. First cardinal principle, Mahavrat, followed by monk and Anuvartha, followed by lay worshipper. Non-violence, ahimsa, truth or no lies, no stealing, aschetya, no attachment or non-possessiveness, apriga, observing continuance, brahmacharya, added by Mahavir. Ahimsa, satya, astya, non-stealing, achurya, apragya, non-attachment, non-possessiveness, added by Mahavir, observing continuous, brahmacharya. Ratnatraya, three gems, full knowledge, action, liberation. Three Ratnas. Ratnatraya, knowledge, action, liberation. Teaching of Mahavir. Three gems, right faith, right conduct, right knowledge. Right faith, right conduct, right knowledge. Right faith, right conduct, right knowledge. 5 cardinal principle, right conduct. Mahavrat, followed by monk, and Anuvrat, followed by lay worshipper. Non-violence, no truth, truth or no lies, non-stealing, non-attachment, observing continuous, brahmacharya. Main teaching of Mahavir. Mahavir believed in dualistic philosophy. Sayadyavada, Sayadyavada, Sayadvada, Sayadvada. Mahavir believed in dualistic principle. Sayadvada. Matter or souls are only two existing elements. Matter perishable, soul eternal and evolutionary. Believe in karma, accumulated effort of action done in past life. Soul is a state of bondage, passion, या desire, bondage, no liberation. Soul is a state of bondage, passion, desire, bondage, no liberation. Karma constitute final liberation of soul. Conduct of code for monk and household. The aim of life to attain salvation. Avoid evil karma. Present all kind of fresh karma and destroy existing one. Hence observe five vow. Two more principle: right faith, believe in jinas, right knowledge, know the eventually liberation and life is existing things. More served than this is a code laid down for monk. Main teaching of Mahavir. Mahavir believed in dualistic philosophy. Sa Sayadyavada. Dualistic philosophy सायद्यवादा शायद होगा सायद्यवादा matter and soul are only two existing element. Matter and soul आत्मा और समान यही two existing element. Matter and soul are only two existing soul. All object, animal and inanimate, they are endowed with various degree of consciousness, has different level of senses, possess life, feel pain on infection of inflection of injuries. Believe in matter and soul are only two existing element. Believe in dual philosophy, Sayatyavada. Believe in Ved. Rejected the authorities of Ved. Objected to a Vedic ritual and Vedic society hierarchy, supported very holy, ethical, and evaluating code of life and severe asceticism, extreme penance for attainment of moksha or highest spiritual state. Established Sangh asked for monk to join institution. Established Sangh asked monk to join institution. Rules of monk: not eat potato or other root vegetable. Why? Contain large colonies of plant life. Straining of drinking water. Little harms as possible to soul within it. Wear the face cloth. Ensure that he does not cause serious injuries to wind living in air he breathes. Non-running or stamp his feet, less harming the soul in the earth or stone or destroy small insect. No running or stamp his feet. Refrain from all quick and jerk movement for fear or injuring the soul in air. Thus the monk whole life must circumpass thoroughly the regulate Buddhism. Buddhism not take such extreme length. Jainism more rigid discipline. Spend full and new moon days in fasting and penance at Jain monastery. Basadi. Spend full and new moon days fasting and penance at Jain monastery. Fast day called Posada. Jain Lent called Paryusana, which lasts for 8 days for Swetambar and 15 days for Digambar. The year end with general penance in which all good Jain and moksha laymen alike are expected to confess their sin, pay their debt and ask forgiveness for their neighbors for any offense with whether intentional or unintentional. Belief. Injury to one of the highest form is the scale of being involved more serious consequence to to the soul than injury to lower form. But even maltreatment of earth and water may be dangerous for soul welfare. For the layman, it is possible not to harm or destroy lives of one sense type. Hence, agricultural refrained from joining it. Jain monk vowed that as far as possible he will not destroy even the bodies of earth, water, fire, and wind. In order to remain alive, he must course, eat, and drink, but he will not damage the living plant in order to do so, preferring to leave this to lay supporter who supply him with food. Carry broom called uh, O Jao or Rajoran God. According to Jain philosophy, there is a no God or creator. According to Jain philosophy, there is a no God or creator. Man's salvation or suffering does not depend upon mercy of God or creator. Man's salvation or suffering does not depend on mercy of God or creator. Man is a architect of his own destiny. Man is a architect of his own destiny. By leading an austere life of purity, virtue, and noble thinking action, one can escape the ills of life. Life of renunciation is the shortest way of salvation. Jain philosophy. Close affinity with Samakya system. Close affinity with Samakya system. Affinity means क्लोज एफिनिटी विद सामाख्य सिस्टम, मतलब बहुत करीबी से उसको मानता था. सामाख्य सिस्टम, क्लोज एफिनिटी विद सामाख्य सिस्टम. टर्म शायद शायद वादा, द थ्योरी ऑफ मे बी, द थ्योरी ऑफ मे बी, द थ्योरी ऑफ मे बी. 7 मोड ऑफ प्रिडिक्शन सप्त भांगी आर पॉसिबल. सप्तभांगी आर पॉसिबल. नया वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ व्यू पॉइंट. नया वादा, शायद वादा, नया वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ व्यू पॉइंट. शायद वादा में भी, नया वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ व्यू पॉइंट. which shows 7 way of approaching an object of knowledge or study. शायद वादा, नया वादा together all called अनिकेत वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ मैनी साइडनेस. शायद वादा प्लस नया वादा, अनेकांत वादा, अनेकांत वादा, अनेकांत, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ मैनी साइडनेस, अनेकांत. ये हो गया कांत, अनेकांत वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ मैनी साइडनेसनेस. शायद वादा प्लस नया वादा टुगेदर कॉल्ड एज अनेकांत वादा, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ मैनी साइडनेसनेस. ट्रूथ इज नॉट एब्सोल्यूट. Nothing is absolutely true or false. This is fan, this is spear, this is snake, this is tree, this is wall, this is rope. पैर को ट्री मानता है, पूंछ को रस्सी मानता है, पेट को वॉल मानता है, कान को फैन मानता है, वो आइवरी को स्पीयर मानता है, भाला, और सूर को स्नेक मानता है. जैन फिलॉसफी, थ्योरी ऑफ रियलिटी. द वर्ल्ड कंसिस्ट ऑफ 2 इटर्नल एंड अनक्रिएटेड कोएग्जिस्टिंग बट इंडिपेंडेंट कैटेगराइज. द फर्स्ट कॉन्शियसनेस जीवा, जीवा सोल, सोल को कहते हैं जीवा. नो नॉन एंड फील its acts and it's acted upon. It suffer by its contact with matter and born again and again, only to suffer. The highest endured to free itself from this bondage. This salvation which could be attained by higher knowledge and meditation upon great truth. The unconsciousness, ajiva, ajiva. The unconsciousness is not what we call matter. It included matter which is given the name Pudgala, but it also includes such thing as space and time, virtue and vice, and like. Pre-Mauryan period, Jain understanding of reality, universal element, animal element soul, जीव, impure, खैर जो भी, matter space, principle of motion, principle of rest, time, ये non soul. Jainism. According to Jain philosophy, all living things are classified into 5 categories based on number of sense they pose. Group 1 posing first 5 sense include man, god, higher animal, uh, being in hell. Of this, man or god inferred together with certain animal, monkey, cattle, horse, elephant, parrot, pigeon, snake, possess intelligence. Class 2 4 sense only, touch, taste, smell. This class include most largest insects such as flies, ये सब तितली उतले. Third class 3 sensed being जैसे कि एंट, बग, ये सब. फोर्थ में वॉर्म, लिंच, ये सब. फिफ्थ में ओनली सेंस ऑफ टच लाइक अर्दी ऑब्जेक्ट. जैन संघ. महावीर फाउंडेड जैन संघ. Asceticism and simple doctrine attracted many followers. The 14 Purvas, the textbook of old Jain scripture, thought of Mahavir. Even the close principal or upstol's Gandhara, head of the school. The post Mahavir death discipline continue with Sangh. The first Arya Sudharman became Thera point continue for 20. The second Jambu, who held office for 44 years. Third post Jambu. Bhadrabahu Chandragupta Maurya became his follower. Purva leader. Sab Bhuta Vijaya passed away during itna. Jain Sangh. Sixth role Bhadrabahu wrote Jain Kalp Sutra. Jain Kalpa Sutra consists of 3 subsections. First section Jain Charitra, biography of 23 Jinaya Tirthankas preceded by Mahavir. Second section Theravali, list of school Gana and their head Gandharas. Third section contains Samachari or the rule of Asiatic or Jain monk. Chandragupta Maurya became the follower of Bhadrabahu. Serious famine in Ganga Valley famine. Jain monk led by Bhadrabahu, Chandragupta Maurya migrated to south. Hence council was called by other Jain saint led by Sathulabahu, resulting into change of rule of Sangha and literature. Division took place in Jainism, Jain council and Samism in Jain. Serious famine in Ganga Valley leading to great exodus of many Jain monks to Deccan and South India. Sarvan Belgaon. Sarvan Belgola. Along with Bhadrabahu and Chandragupta Maurya, they returned Gangetic Valley after 12 years. The leader of group which stayed back at Magad was Sathula Bahu. Sathula Bahu convent a Jain council. The change that took place in code of conduct of follower of Sathula Bahu led the division. Digambar sky clad or naked, Swetambar white clad. जैन काउंसिल. पहला पाटलिपुत्रा में, दूसरा वल्लभी में. अर्ली 3rd century. Sabtula Bahu, chairman. Compiled 12 Anga by Swetambars, but 14 Pura continued to be sacred text of Digambar under Bhadrabahu's 6th Thera. Second Vallabhi, 5th century AD, chairman Devradi Kasrama, compiled of 12 Anga, 10 ये और ये. पहला पाटलिपुत्र, दूसरा वल्लभी. पहला सप्त सतुलाबाहु, सतुलाबाहु और दूसरा देवरधि, देवरधि समारसान. दिगंबर साम्यास. श्वेतांबर Therapanthis. Both this new group renounce idol worship and worship only sculptures. Digambar, sky-clad, absolute penance, not wearing cloth. Leadership of Bhadrabhahu. Women can't attain liberation. Also took take birth as a male Malinath. Once enlightenment, free from all desire, including hunger, thirst, sleep. Believe in Mahavir had never believes Mahavir had never married. Left world while parents were alive. Pura literature. Idle, downcast eyes without clothing. Two possessiveness. Rojharan and Kamandala. Swetambar, white clad nudity not required to get liberation. Leadership of Satulabahu. Women attain liberation. Mali. Basic requirement like food, sleep needed. Mahavira had married and also had daughter, left the world after death of parent. Charita Anga Upanga. Charita Anga Upanga. Idol, jewel eyes, lion cloth, jewel eyes. 14 possessiveness, lion cloth, etc. जैन में एक श्वेतांबर, एक दिगंबर. श्वेतांबर में मंदिर मर्गी, स्थानावासी. थेरापंथी. थेरापंथी किसका है? श्वेतांबर का है. 22 संप्रदाय. मंदिर मार्गिंग में खरतार गच्चा, अंचाल गच्चा, लोप गच्चा, तपा गच्चा, तेरी. और ये दिगंबर में बस दो है, तेरापंथी, बिस्पांथी. तेरापंथी, सप्तवसी, श्वेतांबर, दिगंबर. Spread and growth of Jainism. The use of common dialectics Ardh Magad Prakrit. The use of common dialectics Prakrit. Ardh Magad. The simple Prakrit. The simple and homely moral perspective free mistigation of spiritual truth of masses. The activity of Jain monks. The royal patronage were forced which helped the spread of Jainism. Role of Sangh spread of all over the country. Jain monks were to be seen on the bank of Indus when Alexander invaded. The role of Bhadrabahu spread in South India. Sravan Belgola. Sravan Belgola. 900 CE inscription. The summit of Chandragiri, Mysore is marked by a footprint of Bhadrabahu and Chandragupta Munipati. The role of merchant community. Royal patronage. Uddain, the successor of Ajatasattu, was a devotee Jain. Nandas accepted Jainism in 1st century BC. Ujjain became the great center of Jainism as a evidence of legend Chandragupta Maurya. Cave is dedicated to him and hill on which it is existed is a Chandragiri after him. Royal patronage. Ujjain, successor of Ajatasattu, was devoted to Jain. Nandas accepted Jainism the 1st century BC. Ujjain became the center of Jainism is evidence of legends. Chandragupta Maurya cave is dedicated to him, and hills on which it exists is known as Chandragiri after him. During the 2nd century BC, the king Kharvela of Kaling proceed Jainism. Hathi Gufa inscription. 1st century BCE, Ujjain. The Jain said Kalakya Acharya and Gardaba Bil and his son Vikram of Ujjain. In the Kusan period, it flourished when Mathura and was dominant in eastern India. Time of hers. The 5th century BC, royal dynasty of south, such as Gangas or Kadambas and Chalukya and Rashtrakuta, patronized Jainism. Rashtrakuta ruled from Maya Khet, built Ellora cave. King Amghosh Varsa, Jain work Ratna Malik. Amghosh Varsa. Rashtrakuta ruled by Mayak Khet, built Ellora cave. Amghosh Varsa. अरे वही वाला अमघोष वर्षा राष्ट्रकूटा में जो था. जैन वर्क रत्ना मलिक. जैन सेना and Gunabhadra composed their Mahapurana. King Indra IV died in transitional Jaina fashion, Sallekhana. In 11th से 12th century, गुजरात चालुक्य किंग सिद्धार्थ राज्य जया सिंह, किंग कुमारपाल. चालुक्य किंग सिद्धार्थ राजा जय सिन्हा कुमार की famous Jain scholar Hemchandra work philosophy, grammar of Sanskrit and Prakrit lexicon, both the language of treatise and Trististikal Tristisakala Prusachitra, dead of 1603, eminent man. A numerous work telling story of 24 Tirthankas and other eminent figure of Jain mythology, including Patria and various legend world emperor, the last section of his famous independent whole. During medieval, it had limited impact. Some of them were made minister in royal court. Jain literature. Jain अंग उपंग प्राकीन छेद सूत्र माला सूत्र. अंग उपंग प्राकीन छेद सूत्र माला सूत्र. अंग उपंग प्राकीन छेद सूत्र माला सूत्र. अंग जैन का लिटरेचर में अंग उपंग प्राकीन छेद सूत्र माला सूत्र. अंग उपंग प्राकीन छेद सूत्र मूला सूत्र. Features. Jain literature features utilize the prevailing spoken language different time at different place. Advantage religious propaganda, preservation of sacred knowledge, literary shape to some vernacular language. Mahavir himself preached in the mixed dialectics called Ardha Magdi. Impact. People speaking Magdi and Suransi understood him totally. Teaching record. 12 books called Srutaga were written in Ardha Magdi language. Post Mahavir literature continued to develop different way. Canonical and non-canonical. Jainism. Jain conical text main focus on Shwetambar, written in Ars or Ardhamagdi from form of Prakrit. Ars or Ardhamagdi form of Prakrit. Classification 12 Anga, 12 Upanga, 10 Prakrin, 6 Ched Sutra, 4 Mula Sutra, 12 miscellaneous text. अंग upang prakrin ched sutra मूल sutra. Texts aren't authentic production of founder of Jainism. The 12 limbs were codified some 200 years after Mahavir death. The whole canon compiled in 5th century to 12 वल्लभी पाटलिपुत्रा में और फिर वल्लभी में हुआ था ये लोग का. अंग आर्य आर्यम Sutta, Acharya Gan Sutra, the rule of conduct with Jain monk was to be followed. Suyaga Dagama, Sutra Kritanga, a refutation of heretic doctrine. Thanagam, Satnagama, Swambhayam, doctrine of Asiatic numerical series. Bhagavati, explosion of Jain doctrine, description of joy of heaven and tortures of hell. Legend about Mahavir and his predecessor and contemporary. Gosala, Makaliputra and Sola Mahajanpada. Nadia Khao, Jantar Matma. Upang 12, total 12 in number, supplementary to Ang, mostly dogmatic and methodological in character. Second, Raya Pasanjali contain dialogues between Jain monk and Kasian king Prasanjit. Astronomy, geography, प्राक्रीन 6 गो था. छेद्र सूत्र disciplinary rules for monk and nun. कल्प सूत्र written by भद्रभाव. मूला सूत्र उत्तराजिनिका कंटेन parables है क्या कुछ. नंदी सूत्र अन्युधरा. नंदी सूत्र अनुगो योगधारा. Epidemic text containing account of different branch of Prince knowledge pursued by Jain monk. Now non-canonical text of Jainism. Non-canonical work. Commentaries called Niryuktis. Niryuktis trace as far back as time of Bhadrabhav, later developed in elaborated Vyas and Churins written in Prakrit, Tikas, Vritti written in Sanskrit. Hari Bhadra, Santi Suri, Devendra Giri, Abhya Deva, poetic literature of what are called historical work. Hatriyas narrated the story of Tritankars. Pravanpada account of historical Jain monk layman. Trisikula lives of 63 best men of Hemchandra, which rank as a Mahakavya among Jain. Theravali of Martuk. Prabha Charitra of Prabhacharya. Kalakcharya Kathas located on the very old and give legendary Katha course is a rich mine of stories, some of which have travelled beyond boundaries of India. It contains Jain version of Nala Damyati episode of Mahabharata. Jain Sena is also author of Harivam Puran, Mahapuran, written partially by Jain Sena, partially disciple of Gundaba. Jainism, decline of Jainism, absence of preacher after Mahavir, no active conversion took place. Challenge from Vedic religion and Buddhism, other reliance on doctrine of over reliance on doctrine of non-violence. Agriculturalists don't join Jainism. Jainism contribution impact of Jainism. Simple religion challenge the orthodox religion open for all people. Use the language of masses Prakrit. Jain literature Aprabham Sa Jain literature Apabhram Sa Apabhram Sa Apabhram Sa Apabhramsa. Jain scholar produced wealth of literature in variety of language, Prakrit, Sanskrit and Tamil. Jainism, Jain architecture, Bahubali, Gomteswar at Sravan Belgaon, Karkala in Mysore. 6.5 feet high, carved out masses of granite. Chandradura Ministry of Ganga ruler. Ramchala Jain temple at Khajuraho. Jain architecture, Udaygiri, Kandagiri, Udaygiri Bhimsa, Ellora के महाराष्ट्र, जैन टेम्पल राजस्थान, दिलवारा बिलवारा जैन गुजरात, पालीटन important place like Pavapuri, Samvad Shikhar. Udaygiri Kandagiri उड़ीसा, उदयगिरी कंदगुरी उड़ीसा, उदयगिरी भीमसा एमपी, एलोवेरा के महाराष्ट्र, जैन टेम्पल इट राजस्थान, दिलवारा भीलवारा गुजरात, पलीटन important place like पावापुरी and संवाद शिखर. Other sects आजीविका, पुराण कश्यप, immoralism denies any reward or punishment for either good or bad deeds. पुराण कश्यप, immoralism. मकाली गौशाला आजीविका, नैतिवाद, we are powerless, suffering is predestined. अजीत केसम्बली, लोकायत, materialism, live happily with death, all is inherited. लोकायत materialism. पक्कुड़ कच्यान, शास्त्रवादा, सात चीज से बना है. मैटर प्लेजर पेन एंड सोल आर इटर्नल, डू नॉट इंटरेक्ट. निगाथा नत्तपुटा जैनिज्म, restrained, to be endowed with, cleansed with and suffused with evidence of all evil. Ajana, Sanjay Belistipur, I don't think so, I don't think in that way or otherwise, I don't think not or not. Suspense of judgment. पुराण कश्यप एमोरलिज्म, रिवार्ड को डिनाई करता अच्छा खराब मिलने का. मकाली घोष आजीविका, नैतिवाद, वी आर पावरलेस, सफरिंग इज प्रीडेस्टिनेड. आजीविका. लोकायत मेटरलिज्म, मैटर पे प्रेफर करता है. पाकुड़ कच्याना, शस्त्रवादा, सात चीज से बना है. निगाथा नत्तपुटा जैनिज्म, रिस्ट्रेंट. आजाना एग्नोस्टिज्म, इसमें नॉट वाला ज़्यादा है. निगाथा नट से जैनिज्म, रिस्ट्रेंट. आजीविका. Buddhist source, more than 62 sects philosophy flourished in this period. Ajivika, followed by way of life, founded by Makali Ghosh. Even Vardhaman had discussed with Makali Ghosh for few years, but due to ideological difference, they parted the way. Ajivika, predeterminism or Niyati, rigid fatalism and determined. The affair of entire universe were ordered by cosmic force called Niyati, means meaning rule and destiny in Sanskrit. It determined all events, including individual fate to the last detail, and that beard personal effort to change or accelerate improvement toward one spiritual destiny. Ajivika. Ajivika. Karma is a fallacy. Nirvana was only reached after living through immense number of life. Rebirth cycle. Practiced ostrichi. Later, Ajivika worshipped Gosala. Bindusar followed the path of Ajivika. Ashok built Loma Rishi cave for them.